Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you are having a beautiful day. We are going to make a grapevine wreath today for spring. Okay, so what you're going to need for this project is a grapevine wreath, and I purchased this one at Hobby Lobby, and it was $8.99, but I used a 40% off coupon, and this is the 24-inch, and it is a oval shape. So you'll need your wreath. You're going to need some deco mesh, and this is also from Hobby Lobby. This is the 5.5 inches by 10 yards. So I have two colors of it. I also purchased some ribbon from Hobby Lobby, and this has wire in it, and it's 1.5 inch width. And then I purchased this little truck also at Hobby Lobby, and it was in the spring section, and it had a long spike. It's kind of like a yardstake, and they had several to choose from, but I picked up this Hello Spring truck. And then I picked up some flowers at Dollar Tree. All of these came from Dollar Tree. And you'll need your floral stem wire, and this is the 20 gauge floral stem wire. You'll need your scissors, your hot glue gun, and glue sticks. And then I also have some burlap ribbon. It's a 2-inch from Dollar Tree. I'm not sure if I'll use this or not, but I've got it out just in case. So give me just a second and we'll get started. First, I'm starting with the 5.5 inch brown burlap deco mesh. And I have some floral stem wire handy, and I'm just wrapping it around the grapevine wreath and going to give it a few twists on the top. And then you'll want to leave your wires long. You can always go back and cut them off in the end. And then I'm just going to make a puff, and I'm not pulling it tight, I'm leaving it loose. I'm going to take another piece of floral stem wire and wrap it around the grapevine wreath and the deco mesh. Sorry if you hear something, it's my little chihuahua drinking water. He's always with me. And I think I do this make about 4 loops with the tan burlap deco mesh. And some people like to use string, but I really like the 20 gauge floral stem wire. And you can pick up a big package of the floral stem wire at Hobby Lobby. Okay, so there's my first color. Now I'm going in with the second color, and I'm just putting it in using the same wires and just twisting it in on top of the brown burlap. And then I'll just make a little loop or puff, leave it loose, don't pull it tight, and then secure it in the next set of wires. And I'll just keep going all the way till the very end. And at the end, I'm not really leaving much of a tail, maybe about, 4 or 5 inches. And on this wreath, it's an oval shaped wreath, and I'm kind of leaving, like if you think about a clock, I'm leaving where the 12 o'clock and where the 3 o'clock is empty right now. So I just think it looks neat when you hang it to leave the 12 and the 3 space open, but that's just my opinion. Okay, so I'm finished with the red, and I'm just leaving a little bit of a tail, not much for this one. And then I'm taking the ribbon with wire and just twisting it in the same wire that I did my deco mesh. And this ribbon would be perfect for Labor Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July. It's just a perfect print for summer or spring. And don't pull it tight, leave it kind of loose. Okay, and then I am just taking my flowers and doing them in a bunch of 3. And I'm just using the same wire and just wiring them in. And then I am adding a touch of hot glue to make sure they stay in place. And in the end, you can go back and trim the extra stems that are hanging over. You can just take your wire cutters or whatever you use and trim the extra stems so that they're not sticking out. And you can also trim off the extra wire when you're finished too. Okay, so far that's how it looks, and I'm doing like a bunch of like 2 red, then 1 blue, and then the next bunch 2 blue, 1 red, and so on. And then I'm just adding a little extra hot glue. I like to hot glue everything so that, you know, if the wind or whatever blows, that nothing's going to fall off. So I go back a lot of times and just add more glue. But this is real simple. Deco mesh bows are real easy to make. Back and forth, keeping it pinched tightly in your left hand. Just make the loops about the same size. Let out a tail and trim. And you'll want your floral stem wire close by. And I have more videos on tying bows on my channel, so if you have any questions, just let me know. But just place your bow on top of the wire and twist the wire around the center of your bow tightly. Okay, and you're ready to fluff your loops now. But most everything came from Hobby Lobby. Some of the flowers came from Dollar Tree. And when I was doing the materials in the front of the video, I forgot to show you some of the flowers I got at Hobby Lobby to go with this little wreath. So I ended up bringing out some really cute flowers I purchased at Hobby Lobby. I think they were like 40% off or so, or maybe 50%, I don't remember. But just wrap the wire around the grapevine wreath and secure it to the back. Give it a few twists, and then you can trim off the extra later. And it took me a little while to get it twisted on. I just put lotion on my hands, so it was kind of hard for me to do it. Okay, so just bring your tails down. Okay, and here I'm just adding more flowers. Sometimes you can just slide the flowers right in, but I usually try to wire them in just so it stays put together and looks nice. And I like to do groups of 3. And kind of just play with them and get them spread out the way you like. Okay, there's the ones I was talking about from Hobby Lobby. I had forgotten to get them out of the bag. And sometimes, like I said, you can just slide them right in under the other wires and they'll stay nicely. But like I said, I go back usually and add a little hot glue just to be sure. I thought those were really pretty. So I just went and slid those in different places all around the wreath. And then don't throw away your leaves, because you can take the little leaves that fall off and take them and put them over wires or stems or whatever you need. So don't throw away your leaves, because you can use them to camouflage some things and dress it up a bit. And the little yellow flowers, the little round ball flowers, I don't know what they're called, but they also came from Hobby Lobby. And I'm just showing you here that I took the floral stem wire, wrapped it several times around the bunch of flowers and hot glued it in. And then now I decided that I wanted to add some that would hang down from the bottom with my tails. I just think that's kind of a neat look. So it took me a little while. I was trying to thread it under the bow wire and just slide it right in, but sometimes it doesn't work out as easy as I would like. But just wire them to the wreath and then add a little hot glue. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section. And I really like this oval wreath. I think the oval's really pretty and just different for a change. But I like to leave the tails down, and I like the flowers hanging down. And then I just kind of went in and filled in the center of my wreath. And lots of times, like I said, they'll just push in real easy. But I don't know what kind of flowers those yellow ones are, but I think they're really cute. And And Hobby Lobby's flowers are kind of expensive, so I try to watch and see when they put them on sale and buy when they're on sale. But I'm just kind of filling in and making it full. Today's the first day it's really felt like spring here, so I'm so excited. I hope it stays warm. I think it's like 75 degrees out right now. My husband's actually mowing the grass right now too. But here it is, guys. I've got all the flowers in place and the ribbon in place. And you can see right there where I hot glued everything in. Like I said, add a little hot glue so that it doesn't fall apart on you. And here I decided to tie one more bow with that pretty checked ribbon. And this ribbon's not as sturdy or stiff as some. It reminds me of the Dollar Tree ribbon, but I just went back and forth, keeping it pinched tightly in my left hand, trying to make my loops the same size on both sides. And I left a tail down. I think this would be a perfect wreath for spring and summer. And I'm just twisting it tightly around the center of the bow. And just fluffing the loops a little bit. And like I said, this ribbon is not real stiff. It's kind of floppy, but that's okay. And on this bow, I didn't get my wires centered up just right. So if yours are a little short and won't reach around your grapevine wreath, just add another wire on top and wrap it around your wreath and secure it to the back. And then just kind of push your tails underneath your deco mesh bow and let them hang down. And then just fluff your loops and shape the bow the way you like it. I really like the way the checked ribbon looks on it. Okay, now it's time to add the little truck, and it had a little hook at the top, so I just added some wire in it, threaded it through it, and then wrapped it around the grapevine wreath, and then I added hot glue to the back, and now I'm placing it on my wreath. I'm just going to hold it for a little bit, so it should stay in place now, because it's hot glued and wired. And it says, "Hello, Spring." So here it is, guys. Let me know what you think, and if you have any questions, please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And thank you to all of you who always leave kind comments and watch my videos. I really appreciate it, guys. Y'all are the best. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day.